Okay. Now let me tell you a little something about the individual student graph. This was 10 years in the making to get this fixed. We had an issue in that older kids can get to the point where this is where you graph the 2-minute timing. In 2 minutes they can do 60, 70, 80, 90 problems in 2 minutes. Little kids, on the other hand, can maybe do 15, 20, 30 problems in 2 minutes. Well, a graph that covers that range has little teeny tiny squares that little kids can't fill in. So people said, well, so we tried several different things, and finally I came up with this idea. So if you will look at that individual student graph and touch the column on the left-hand side, you will see that there is just 5 and 0, right? So what you're going to do, touch the bottom 0 of that thing. You're going to put in whatever number is right for the kid. So the first time they do an individual student timing, they might do 23, in which case you're going to put in 20 at the bottom, and then it'll progress up from there to 25, 30, 35, and so on. And that will give you enough room to get that kid through the year. Conversely, if you have a kid that you start at the beginning of the year and they do 43, then you're going to put 40 at the bottom of their graph and fill it in as you go up, and it will get them through the year. And you may have some kid who only does 12. You're going to put 0 at the bottom and 5 and then 10, and that graph will take care of that student during the course of the year. Mm-hmm. Yeah, sort of their placement number to set up the graph so that they fit on the graph. Yes? Depends on the age of the kids, so the question is whether they record their own 2-minute timing. It depends on the age of the students. The first one you're going to record for them to get that set up, but you might even fill the first one in, and then if they're capable of doing that, put a little star where you got, and then fill in the line below that. The more you can get them to do it, the more time it saves you, and the more invested they are in their progress. But so that's a unique thing about that individual student graph, how that works. And it's important to understand that you've got to give the first timing to all your kids before you fill that part in.